But let's go to the US politics, political situation at the moment. We are, don't get too excited. 10 more sleeps. We only have to wait 10 more sleeps to the first presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. It's going to be a ripper because here's Donald Trump, and look at the clarity with which he pitches messages that I'm certain will resonate with a lot of Americans.
On day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content onto the lives of our children. And I will not give one penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate. And I will keep men out of women's sports.
Who's going to disagree with any of that? And who doesn't know exactly what he's saying? Yeah. And the contrast to that was that Joe Biden flew back from the G7 straight into Los Angeles for a big multi-million-dollar fundraising event with Barack Obama. And as the show's winding up, poor old Barack Obama had to actually look after the old guy and make sure he got off stage. Yeah, I'd love to know what he's whispering in his ear there, Caroline. Perhaps, come on, old fella, we've got a nice warm cup of milk for you. You've said enough now. But this debate's going to be a bloodbath, isn't it?
Well, you would expect, and if you look at those two examples there, they're not outlier examples. We've seen plenty of both of those two, types of displays out of both of those gentlemen. Look, I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm going to be watching and I'm going to have my popcorn out for obvious reasons. But I think whatever's going on the Democrat side of things is incredibly sad. Joe Biden is evidently not a well man. And to think that you walk off stage and you can't even quite work out that you should probably wave to the audience as you leave, as you shuffle on out, I think just looks absolutely terrible.
It's a shocker. We are just about out of time.
Trump is hitting those points.
He sure is. Very quickly, Gemma, you think Trump will make a meal of it?
I'm going to make an early, if not somewhat bold call. It wouldn't surprise me if that debate... No, seriously, wouldn't surprise me if that debate doesn't go ahead. If Biden suddenly gets sick, gets COVID, gets ronified, falls down the stairs, has to go hug Hunter, or something happens to avoid that debate.
You heard it here first. Could do a national emergency of some kind. Thanks for joining us, Gemma and Caroline. I really appreciate it.